Coach Hamley here once again with your latest episode of The Mental Side, brought to you by Slugger Sports Academy. Today is episode 46, Tuesday Talk Edition. So, our Tuesday talk today is going to be a quick one, and it's one that I felt inspired to talk on after watching the first episode on Garth Brooks's new show on Netflix, The Road I'm On. And I don't know about you guys, but I grew up a pretty big Garth Brooks fan, and he was really kind of my first taste of country music. And I kind of just glanced over it on Netflix, thinking that'd be kind of cool to watch. But then I started watching it, and I'm like, this guy, this is what we're all working towards. This is leadership. This is mindfulness. This is being gritty. This is going through tough times. And, we all look at Garth Brooks as this now, really successful recording artist. I mean, the guy is probably worth tens of millions of dollars, if that's how you gauge success. And it was really interesting in this first episode, listening to him talk about the road that he went down to get where he wanted to be. And just some for instances where, him living with, I think at one point he was living in this 3-bedroom place with his new wife and 2 other couples, and then another person's like 7 people in this 3-bedroom home. And, kind of taking a leap of faith, moving out to Nashville and from Stillwater, Oklahoma. And I'm kind of bouncing all over the place here. However, he took a chance on himself, and he was making pretty good money, as I understand it, back in Stillwater, Oklahoma. And just really wanted to make it big, wanted to get his opportunity to get his voice out there. So he moved to Nashville, and when he first got there, he wasn't hearing the answers that he wanted to hear, and was rejected a number of times. And so, he just kept grinding. And I'll let you all watch the episode. I highly recommend it. I try to read and watch and listen to all kinds of people and their stories. And, it doesn't always have to be athletes. It can be like a musician, a recording artist. Garth Brooks, who is or was, one of the top recording artists. I mean, back in the 90s, he was, hit after hit, and he's, still big to this day. However, we lose sight of these artists who have been around for so long on how they got there. And there was an underlying theme that I just continuously heard from Garth when he was talking about how he made it big, and it was passion. I mean, his passion for his craft is uncanny. To me, it seems unparalleled. And for my guys out there, or my gals who are looking to get to the next level, or just make the most out of where you're at, you have to have passion. You have to have passion for what you do. And, passion, when you feel passion for something, you'll live in that 3-bedroom home with 7 other people. You'll live off of ramen noodles and hot dogs every day to make it. I mean, you have to be passionate to go through that obsession, to go through that. And a lot of people think, and Garth even clearly stated early in this first episode how he thought, man, I'm Garth Brooks from Stillwater, Oklahoma. I'm making good money back home, playing at the local clubs. I'll just go to Nashville and they'll just sign me right away. Some recording artist will sign me right away. Wasn't the case. And so what do you do when you get the answer that you weren't expecting or you didn't want to hear? Do you just pack it in, call it a day? Or are you truly passionate about what you want to do? For my guys out there, we're in summer ball, and I would imagine you're out here trying to get to the next level. You're trying to find a school that's the right fit for you, a program that's the right fit for you. If you truly have one in mind that you want to go to, what are you willing to do to get there? Are you willing to do the little things that others won't do so that you can be the guy? And, if that doesn't happen right away, what do? Garth said his dad made him finish out school at Oklahoma State when he wanted to drop out to further pursue his music career. But his dad said, no, you got to get your degree, get yourself so you have a plan B if this doesn't work out. Good advice. And, he took a chance on himself. He had that degree, and but he wasn't passionate about that degree. That you can never take that degree away. However, he was truly passionate about his career in music. And with that mindset and attitude, look at where he's at now. And so I would encourage you all to think about that as we get into baseball tournaments and just the grind of the summer. I hope that the novelty of getting back into baseball doesn't wear off. And because that's kind of the seasons of life too, where you get new jobs, new opportunities, and new relationships. And it's always fun and exciting when you first begin something. However, what do you do when you get into the meat of it? Anybody can show up on day one for the first week, week one, even month one. But what do you do when you actually start getting into the grind? It's that passion, it's that obsession, it's that desire to continue to grow in that area. And that's guys that we look for at the college level. It's really easy to say that you love the game. Really easy. I mean, everybody out there says, I love this game. Don't know what I would do without it. Really. Show me what you're willing to do. Are you the guy that shows up first to practice, leaves last? Are you a gym rat, so to speak? The coach is asking you to turn off the lights when you leave. Lock it up. Lock up the field. That's true passion. That's wanting to just be immersed in your craft and understand every bit of what you're trying to do. So, I think that's a good Tuesday talk for today. I didn't want to take too much time from you. Appreciate you all being here. If you could, just give this channel, video a like, help get the word out there, spreading mindfulness, positive thinking, leadership qualities. Say it all the time. I don't have all the answers. I never will claim that I do. However, even just from a docu-series or a show, you can find inspiration. You can find, I don't want to say answers, but you can find paths of success. And we've talked about that before, where success leaves clues. And when you have your mind wired and looking for those things, it all comes back towards you. Right? We've talked about this before. When you buy a new car or something new, now all of a sudden you see it everywhere on the street because your mind is now looking for that. So when you tune into that positive thinking, that mindfulness, you're going to get it back. And it's practice. I'm still practicing. I'm still learning how to do this too. I'm right there with you. Share this out. Link me in on it. And until I talk to you again, thank you once again for being here. And always keep slugging.